Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight I'm going to show you something that I normally wouldn't show you. I don't have a problem showing wins and losses, you guys know that, but there's going to be 4 people on my team that were in low tier tanks and they drowned themselves right off the bat. And you'll see them there in that little fail platoon right there, 3-3-3-3. Alright, that's the entire platoon. They're all in low tier heavies, so they're tier 8 heavies in a tier 10 match. 4 of them. Alright, so I'm going to get in position and try to do the best I can to support our team. Now, there's 2 platoons on each side, so the game should be relatively balanced. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be relatively balanced. And yes, so we're going to go over here to the left by the water, and you can see 4 heavies right in front of me, and watch what they do. Now this is the ultimate scumbag maneuver. I don't care if you're artillery, I don't care if you're in a light tank, medium tank, heavy tank. Do not ever do this. I will report you 100% of the time for this. I will report you directly to Microsoft because it is a violation of their terms and services. In the interest of fairness, it's called unsporting behavior. So I hope they followed through and they got their ban. I won't know for a little while. They'll send me something in the mail. Now, I don't do this very often. But come on, guys, a whole platoon of guys on our team just decide to off themselves right off the bat. And you'll see after we get into this match sub, you'll see exactly what happens. Now, you can see a lot of their tanks are right out in the open for me. And there they go. All of them turning blue because they're ramming into each other underwater because they slid off the thing. So they got team kills on top of that. So team kills and they drown themselves. That's a double whammy. So Wargaming, if you're watching this, please deal with these 4 players. I'll show you later on each one of them name by name while I report them in this video. And just do something about this. I mean, it's ridiculous. There's no reason for that kind of behavior. You always fight. I mean, you never know what's going to happen in a match. But you always want to fight. Anyway, so T110E5. We got a shot out. And we get him for 494. You know, pretty average roll. A little bit of splash damage on him. Nothing crazy. And we're already up to 3 hits. Now, we haven't got any substantial hits. Just all, you know, nickel and diming people. But we're at least holding the enemy off. So we go back. We've got a chieftain right out in the open, broadside on to an 8-inch howitzer. Shot out. And we splash him. Unfortunately. If we would have hit him right there, he'd have died. There's no doubt in my mind. But it wasn't to be. So, unfortunately, he gets to drive around and continue killing our teammates. Or at least hurting them. And now he is backside to an 8-inch howitzer. And I'm about to be loaded. And he doesn't have the hit points to coop from this. Ah, but he backs up just in time as the E-Hundo pushes towards him, and I miss him anyway. E-Hundo rolls down the hill and rams him to death. Nothing like a good old ramming to get your blood pumping in the morning. We got 11 seconds to load. We've got a Death Star just begging for it. Oh, 1,400 hit point roll he just got on our medium tank while we're loading. Let's see if we can't give him a little bit of that back. Shot out. Direct hit. Now, I have no idea how much I just hit him for, but given that my track record with Death Stars is pretty good, I'm going to say it was a pretty decent hit. At minimum, it's 500. So, it's going to be most likely more than 500, because I probably caught him right on the front part of his armor. He just took another hit from a guy, but we're going to try to get this T-57 off the board, because auto-loading heavy. Shot out. And we track him, 684. And I'm telling my team, just go up and shoot him. Finish him. And they won't listen. Unfortunately. Now the T-57 pulls forward. My platoon mate goes in and kills him, which is absolutely great. Now we've got this RHM Borsig, the Rumatov Borsig, just begging for it. And is he going to sit still? Shot out. And the dismount. If that shot hits a lightly armored vehicle, it's game over. And because he just thought he could sit behind that rock and was perfectly safe, he was wrong. Now you can see this is 4v5 right now. So this is still anybody's ball game. Now we've got a Waffentrager E100. Shot out. And we short shot because I was expecting him to rock back and forth. Didn't happen. He just kept going in the same direction. Now, I start tunnel visioning, and I don't pay attention, and there's a AMX 1390 sneaking up on me. Alright. AMX 1390, 8-inch howitzer. Who wins this fight? And shot out. Come on. Wargaming. I know you really, really dislike us in our artillery, even though you put it in the game and we make some very awesome videos. But come on. Broadside on to an 8-inch howitzer in a light tank, and I don't one-shot him? There's no way that should ever happen. Now, he's out of shots, and he's obviously baiting me out here, but I didn't care. And there it is. There's the dirty punk that's following him. It's an E4. So, nothing we can do about that. But still, come on, Wargaming. Enough is enough with just absolutely screwing artillery. If a light tank charges us and we hit them with our arty shot, it should be death no matter what. Quit giving these little tanks all the armor in the world and then giving us enough hit points to die from everybody. Like that 90mm, he would have shot 2 rounds into me, I'd be dead. But anyway, enough of my arty rant. Now you can see I am going through and reporting each of these players one at a time, and I'm reporting them for unsporting behavior. And I'm reporting them directly to Microsoft because Microsoft can actually institute a ban without Wargaming. And not that I don't trust Wargaming. I mean, they're an alright company, but sometimes it's just easier to go straight to the next level and not have to bug them about getting people banned for unsporting behavior when Microsoft includes it straight in the report button. So we used to use this all the time back in Halo as well when people would team kill. It's just so annoying. But anyway, so I'm spending all this time reporting, and you can see it is 2v3 right now. Those 4 heavy tanks, had they not completely drowned themselves, this is a winnable game. Now here my player does something that I wouldn't recommend. Alright, you're in a medium tank, especially one with the DPM that tank has. Just drive around, keep yourself moving. Don't let them pin you in. But we did alright, 5,770 damage. Top of the leaderboard as far as damage. The T-62 there at the end, he had 5 kills, so he gets the top honors with 4,300. So if you like what we're doing, punch that like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.